Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Hazard. Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barella. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Koeman. Mateus tries a measured ball. Oh, that was vital. And it's Hazard. Oh, takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Barella actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Great vision. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Saka. Koeman. Oh, this looks sharp. Mateus. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? João Neves puts a cross in. Cambiasso. Koeman.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Hazard. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Pass somewhat off target. Barella, who does have an assist to his name. Collier. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Robertson calmly anticipates. Deftly away. Messi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still
For their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And he's given it away! And it's with the keeper. Robertson. And he was quick to react. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Bebeto.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard! Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Barella, good read, needed to be. João Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! No, not quite. Mateus.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts through, that's well read. Mamouche. And it's Neves. To finish! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that's another throw. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out to the right, back into the middle. Now it's Girassi, Watkins.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to...
Mateus! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Oh, he's found support wide. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Mateus! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Number 6.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, it wouldn't stay.
And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's hit the woodwork and out! He can get that clear. Can he get on the end of this? Kerkej. Oh no, what has happened here? Kerkej tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. He leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe powering forward here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Costa Curta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're quick to get it back. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi. Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Neymar. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Xavi Alonso. Good effort from distance. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 23 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That has been cut short. Rafael Leao. That's a cute ball. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tries from a long way out. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. De Bruyne. And it's Ronaldinho. Applies the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. Ronaldinho takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on.
Added time.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. De Bruyne tries to pass it through, and this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rice. Kivior. Now it's Girassi. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Timber kept his eye on it, and he's there. Timber clears. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he latch on to this? Girassi gets into some space. Casillas claims comfortably. De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap. Eder Militao concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Spectacular save!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Look at the space here. Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Tampa Bay really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Neymar. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Girassi. Girassi! And he hits the net! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 75 minutes is number 11.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's De Bruyne.
Tampa Bay clearly have been instructed to kick.
Rafael Leao! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kirkes. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's De Bruyne. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball has bounced loose now. Serginho. Messi. Kivior does really well to win the ball there.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. And he's in on goal, and De Bruyne! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
De Bruyne usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Has been indicated.
The final seconds now.
You want to be careful there.
Ronaldinho. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's well positioned here. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now, can they get him away? Pelé. He's a sharp little ball here.
Tampa Bay really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Conte. And it's Bellingham. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso chips it through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little...
And Batistuta! Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. And he's quick to... There's the shot! And he's found the net! And finally he has breathed life into the game! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And he's managed to get free. Batistuta. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has a look up. David Villa! Oh, and that should have been two.
Villa has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Tampa Bay really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be...
And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Tampa Bay can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Anybody who has found themselves a little lost today, please.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the run. Out to the right. And he's worked it through. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to bum calculation, no more, no less.
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Tampa Bay really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Beckham. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. Batistuta!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's cut it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? And that has been cleared.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get onto this? Not the most accurate pass.
They're avoiding the...
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Batistuta.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 23.
That is good alertness.
Messi. Number
Beckham.
5, Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Adams.
And that will sail harmlessly past.
Number
Yeah, it
15,
seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Number 19, Neymar. Number 9, Jamal. Number 8, Rijkaard. Number 4,
Beckham.
Cannavaro. Substitution.
And it's Beckham. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Plays it through. He's in space and looking for options. And that is extra time reaches half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking is
So
only
penalties
allowed in
loom
the
ever closer.
Thank you very
Is
much
there
for your
anyone who
cooperation.
can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And we're off for the final time. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar, done delicately. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's hoisted clear. He's looking wide. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And a chance! All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile, the decision is made, late drama.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, the keepers these days have done their homework. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Goal! Number 23, David Beckham.
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And now,
Your reflections then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very...